Okay, so hey guys, it's me, Hayden, your local subway artist, and I'm gonna tell some stories to you, guys. So I'm about to tell the story of the crazy night with a coworker and a coworker that wasn't working but showed up. So that night went a little crazy. So there was a girl who also worked at the place but was just there as a customer. She was just chilling there with a guy that she brought over. It was okay. Nothing too much happened. It was around 8, I think. I was making tuna because, yeah, for prep, I was doing that. And the guy who showed up asked me to be his reference for his resume at the place. I wanted to say yes, but I couldn't because of the rules, so yeah. After that, this guy did some weird, crazy stuff. Like, oh gosh. I remember he went to the girls' and boys' bathroom doing some weird stuff, making weird noises that made me like laugh because I didn't have a clear idea what he was doing. Then he and the girl who came in as a customer but worked, they started playing Uno and cussing each other out. I was laughing because of the stuff that they were saying to each other. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm tired right now, but after that, I started to mop the place, trying to get it clean and stuff. Then they started to talk about past lives because I was mopping. They thought I was a stripper in my past life because of what I was doing, and kind of laughed to myself. I don't, because I didn't know where the heck they came up with that conclusion. I was just trying to mop the place, and the girl who was working there claimed in her past life she was like probably she's innocent and stuff, like the Virgin Mary, and I called bullcrap on that. And after that, randomly they just started moaning when I was mopping. I was like, what the? Yeah, because out of everyone there, I'm probably the youngest. Like, everyone's an adult. I'm technically a minor. I'm 16, so yeah, it was weird. And after like I think 9:50, the guy who was there and the guard who was there after I finished mopping, they told me to the guy said he was gonna vape, and the guy who came in as a customer but wasn't working said, "Hey, don't tell him to smoke. It causes like STDs for your lungs." So I kind of laughed at the thought of that, knowing it. Yeah, it's probably true, but yeah, it's still funny to think about when it comes to that stuff. After that, the guy walked out and started playing peekaboo with me for some reason. Like, I don't know why. This guy was probably on drugs or something. He started banging his head on the window. Like on all windows. Kind of like that one scene from Chapter 2 about the Pennywise trying to get that little kid in that glass maze. That is adult Billy trying to save the kid by banging on the window. Then the kid died because Billy wasn't there when got there in time. And because of that night, when she left to say bye, I love you guys, and I just gave the thumbs up because I legit did not know what to do. Legit did not know what they wanted from me. So yeah, after that night, the Friday I came back. She was there by walking, and I'm her little Pookie Bear now. Yep, I'm a Pookie Bear now. Honestly, think that's funny because I'm someone's Pookie Bear now. I'm a I'm a woman's Pookie Bear now. Way to go, me. So yeah, that was a whole night. last night that I was working, pretty busy. Other than that, pretty chill. My aunt is sick from what happened last night. Hope she gets better. How's her boyfriend or husband came in, I think. Legit got it. I really like the guy. I could tell he really cares about people. Like, I know he has a son and daughter that he cares about. And for my aunt, I could tell he cares because the only reason why he stopped by there was to get her, like, some food and a drink. I really like him. He's cool. He understands me. I really do miss his son, though. It's, like, been maybe, like, a year since I've seen him. Which just sucks, but it's the truth. I miss him to death. He was cool. Despite the fact that he had little time with us, he, like, fit in with us. Like, with all my cousins, all of us fit in because of one thing. We all had a love for video games and, like, stuff online. Like, memes and jokes and stuff. Like, I am in the PlayStation era. My brothers are in PlayStation. Then I got cousins who are in Nintendo. Then I got cousins, the rest of them, into Xbox. So all of us together, we just talk about video games and stuff. I really hope that all of us can get, like, a little server going up. Yeah. My uncle stopped by one night. I haven't got to see him in 2 years. And I really do miss him because growing up, he kind of helped raise me. He was like a go-to babysitter when it came to me. Kind of like when it came to people in my life, he could be considered a second father figure because of how close he was to us. But because of stuff, that's why we couldn't really see him. But he's cool. He knows about video games. We were talking about some stuff. Really do miss that guy. Do miss my uncle. But yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I can't wait for it. Gonna hang out with the boys. Yeah, all my cousins into video games are, you guys, pretty young. I'm the oldest. The rest of them are like in elementary to middle school. So yeah, you have like limited games to talk about when it comes to that stuff. But anyways, smoothest pickup line. Alright, here's the story about the smoothest pickup line I've seen at Subway. So the person who was walking with, she trained me at the place. So I really do thank her for that. So she was checking this guy out. He worked at a nearby gas station, and everything was pretty chill until we got everything up. We put his stuff in a bag and we gave it to him. We asked for his receipt and he said yeah, and he also asked for a pen. So the person I was working with, gave him a pen. He wrote down his phone number and gave it to her. Then me and her started to laugh 30 minutes to an hour, still talking about it and laughing about it. Yeah, I really hope everything's good with her. I mean, I don't know what she did. I don't know, because I know she said she's going to feel bad if she does or doesn't respond to the message. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the stories. Oh, okay, final story. Then I remember, well, crazy one. Was this guy, late 40s or 50s. We were doing normal stuff, and halfway through, like, making everything for him, he legit asked us, hey, you guys do initiations for freshmen? And me and the person I was working with at the time said no. and he told us about a attempted murder story that he was about to commit. So he took a annoying freshman who wanted to go eat out with them. They took him out of McDonald's because that's where he wanted to go. So they took him there. They fed him, of course. Then on the way back, they put a blindfold over the freshman. Then they duct taped him to a lawn chair. And to the way to the school, there's a little train tracks that go across the whole around the whole thing, I think. And it was like a socially accepted rule that you have to be there 10 minutes before the train or you'll be late. 10 minutes before school ends, I mean. Or you'll be late because of train. And I think they timed everything perfectly just for this. But this mind the mind the fact that this is like around 40 to 50 years ago. They put the freshmen in the after they put him on the lawn chair, they duct taped him to the lawn chair. They took him out of the van, put him on the train tracks, and tied him up. And the train was coming as well, so the freshman legit fought to get out of the chair. He did, of course. He didn't die. And want to know the punishment they got? 2-day suspension for attempted murder of the freshman. That is honestly funny right there because that says a lot about school systems. But yeah. If it was modern day, oh, they would have got suspended. Well, no, expelled. They would have got expelled for what they did. And he also taught us a game of like throwing knives. About two guys have to face each other and have to have a 8 feet distance between them, and they will throw knives at the ground, and they have to move their feet to the ground. Whoever fell first would lose their knife. Crazy story, but yeah, that's kind of it. My crazy, goofy experiences at Subway so far. Oh gosh, then I had to teach you guys some tips of what I learned. Okay, listen, I'm just gonna say it. Don't. One thing I hate about working at Subways, one, ordering too much stuff, like 6 sandwiches. Dude, what the heck? Or ordering too much stuff on one sandwich. Like, if you order everything on the sandwich and you expect me to stuff all that in, what is wrong with you? Those two things get me mad. Okay, another thing is onions. Okay, if you're chopping onions, have like a strong flavored drink or gum nearby. That will help you a lot. And be careful with cutting tomatoes. I actually cut myself while making tomatoes, and that was not pleasant. I had to go get a band-aid, and it felt weird. Also making tuna for the first time. Okay, so here's the thing. Tuna, I didn't expect it to use mayonnaise. Mayonnaise for the tuna. Then you have to combine everything. I thought you would get like a little special tool. Because everything else, yeah, you get a little tool specifically meant to help you out. This time you did no mixer or anything, so you have to do it handmade, which was a pain to deal with. Because every time you would move it, your gloves would get chunky and stuff. And it'll be hard to move it, so you have to kind of shake your hand around to get it off. That's because of how heavy the tuna was on it. And it's a pain to clean out of the sink. Yeah, we do not have dishwasher at Subway, which sucks. Because it would save us a lot of time if we did. But if that's the case, we're gonna need a lot more knives, so a lot more knives to buy. So, yeah, see the pros and cons of that. But yeah, I honestly do love working at Subway most of the time. I honestly want to get more stories, but since I'm new, there's not a lot of interesting stuff. But two people will always be different. Well, 3 people will always be different. Working there, there's one guy who just orders cheese pizza. That's legit it. Just a cheese pizza. Nothing else. No drinks, no chips, no cookies, just a cheese pizza. That's it. That's the only thing he has. One order. Then there's this one guy who's been with me since the beginning. Every time he stops by, he always checks. He always wants to come by every week to see me improve, and he will always give me a grade about it. And I don't know what happened to him. He's been gone for a little while. It's that guy. And assistant manager's son. Oh, he's cool. I would kind of reminds me of my youngest brother's friend when it comes to how they act. He legit dressed as a pimp for Halloween. This guy's probably 10 or something. I respect him. So I asked him, "Hey, you trying to be a pimp?" And he said, "Yeah." So I kind of made a little joke to a little character named a pimp named Slipback. He started to laugh a bit. He probably knew who I was talking about. And I also remember the time I was just walking that way and he was just taking a nap. Then boom, he just fell out of the chair. And the other one was like, "You good, man?" And he said, "Good." And when his mom came in, I kind of made a little joke about I was like, "Hey, yo, I think your son's a little tight," something like that. So yeah, I also noticed that 2 family members come in specifically because of me. One aunt who figured out I started working there and now starts to go there just to see me. And the other one who has a grandson, he's pretty cool. I can tell he likes Subway, but since I work there, he probably wants to go there more to chance to see me. Every time I see him, I always make jokes about video games and stuff. So yeah, so far that's it. My uniform goes crazy. I have to wear a hat, shirt, apron, and I got custom pants for it. Oh gosh. But yeah, I wear these pants for other stuff like nice dressing clothes. Surprisingly, I never had a friend who showed up friend I know from school. There's a chance of one friend showing up, and another good thing is, whenever I walk at Subway, I can legit go in, just get something, and boom, everyone knows me. There, a lot of people recognize me. Oh gosh, I remember the nurses there. They always wanted buffalo sauce. Remember that. Oh yeah. I remember when we had a pizza outage for 2 weeks, and I thought that was funny. And sadly, we discontinued shredded mozzarella cheese, which sucks. I'm just gonna say pizza's a ruin now because to you guys who don't know, shredded mozzarella is the cheese that they put on pizzas. And yeah, I tried Monterey cheddar on a pizza there. I hated it. It sucked. Speaking about pizza, probably the weirdest thing that I seen someone make. Someone wanted was black olives and tomatoes cooked with it, which does not look pleasant to look at. This guy might have enjoyed that stuff. That's fine. But do we eat? Yeah, most of us eat. Most of us get a sandwich. But me, I'm not really hungry, so I just get a bag of chips or a couple cookies. I always get a medium Dr. Pepper because that is good. Good stuff. So, yeah. That's it.